Days of Our Lives spoilers report that Chad DiMera can't believe the surprising news about his late wife. Recently, during a trip to Montana to track down the killer, Clyde Weston spilled that he never killed Chad's wife, Abigail Devereaux. Of course, the widower has many questions for the crook, but leave that to the police commissioner to grill the newly captured criminal. Later, the single father takes the news to Julie Williams for advice, and word travels fast. Jack Devereaux returns to Salem to find out what's going on. Will he thwart efforts to investigate the cemetery remains? Here's what we know so far in the NBC Peacock exclusive. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Chad DiMera tells Julie Williams big news. Days of Our Lives spoilers indicate that Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, shares stunning information with Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes. He got more than he bargained for when he traveled to Montana to help track down Clyde Weston, James Reed. Clyde admitted that he never killed Abigail Devereaux, Marcy Miller. Of course, this shocked Chad. He found her in a pool of blood after being stabbed. How could his wife still be alive on Days of Our Lives? Well, the infamous Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, Richard Wharton, could have resurrected her. But where has she been these past couple of years? This week on Days of Our Lives, Chad tells Julie what he knows. Will they decide to exhume Abigail's body in the Salem cemetery? That is one way to see for sure if she's the one in the fancy coffin. But what will they tell the children? They can't get their hopes up until they know for sure. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Rafe interrogates Clyde. Will he spill about Abby? Days of Our Lives spoilers report that Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gearing, grills Clyde Weston. He's glad that Detective Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, was able to locate the Statesville escapee. After all, the crook is responsible for drug trafficking in Salem and a slew of other crimes, including the murder of Abigail Devereaux. Does Clyde tell the top cop everything he knows? He could keep the information close to his vest until Chad DiMera finds his wife, but he could use it as leverage in his sentencing. If the slick Southerner didn't kill Abby, he shouldn't be serving time for her death. So why did Clyde keep it secret all this time on Days of Our Lives? Days of Our Lives fans hoped that Clyde wasn't lying under duress when Chad had a gun pointed at him in Montana. Will Rafe get helpful information from the prisoner? Find out this week on the Peacock Sudzer when he questions Clyde. What does the Comish learn? Days comings and goings. Chad's FIL Jack Devereaux returns. Days of Our Lives comings and goings divulge that Jack Devereaux, Matthew Ashford, returns to Salem. Does Chad call and tell him about Abigail? The grieving men need answers. But does Jack comply with Chad and Julie's plans? Will he fight the exhumation? Spoilers hint that Jack pushes back. But why? Further, Day sources hint that J.J. Devereaux, Casey Moss, will also return to his hometown. However, there is no news about when he will journey home. Of course, he will want to learn more about his older sister's status. It could be a wonderful family reunion for the Devereaux family. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives this week to see Chad DiMera deliver the shocking news to Julie Williams that Abigail Devereaux could still be alive and well. Will Rafe Hernandez get answers from Clyde?